Hi,
Hello,
I'm Mickey.
that's Mickey. You messed it up.
I thought I would see if you were on your toes. I was testing you. We don't know who he is, apparently. He doesn't know who he is either.
Wow.
So,
I'm Jacob, apparently.
and
In
we're coming at you from.
the Pull House.
We have another.
Why?
That was too much. We have another movie review for you. Whew.
Alien vs. Predator Requiem.
Yes. Whew. My goodness. Whew. What a way to start a video. Okay, that came out 2007. I can't even see now. My eyes are filled with tears. We have the unrated version, but I think, and Jacob thinks that it was originally rated R. I don't know.
Pretty sure it was.
And it's 101 minutes long. It was produced by John Davis, David Geiler, and Walter Hill, and directed by the brothers Strauss. It stars a bunch of people I never heard of. Stephen Pascal, Rico Ellsworth, John Ortiz, Johnny Lewis, and Ariel Gade. I don't even know. So this one picks up where AVP left off that we watched yesterday. And so I don't want to say too much because then it'll give it away. So there's obviously a Predalien in this one, so it's a combination between a predator and an alien because it put a seed or whatever into the predator. That predator died, and so this movie starts off with him laying on his slab, and then the chestburster comes out. So now we have a Predalien, and he crashes on Earth, and kills everybody on board his ship, and then crashes
All
on
the predators.
Earth. Yeah. And crashes on Earth, and so releases mayhem on Earth. What did you like?
I like the Predalien. I think the whole idea of combining the two craziest creatures ever put to film is super cool. So I like that. And then there's also, after this ship with the Predalien crashes on the ship, then they have another Predalien come to try and clean up the mess, basically. That was a cool predator. He was like a seasoned predator, like he'd done this many times before. He was cool. What?
Nothing?
Okay.
Oops, sorry, I shook it. Shake it up.
The atmosphere was even darker, I think, than the first AVP movie, which is cool. I think this one, pretty sure it was rated R for the theatrical release, which makes more sense than the last one being PG-13, considering every other...
The Peanut Gallery again.
Considering that every other film in both of these franchises have been rated R, they've been like hard R films, so it was just kind of weird for them to make AVP, the first one, PG-13. Anyway, a minor thing. I think that's about it.
I agree about the Predalien. He's super, super scary in all of his abilities, what he is able to do, because you've got the abilities.
Technically.
The abilities of the alien and the abilities of the predator with all of their armor and stuff combined. So it's a really scary Predalien. And again, the hero predator is a badass. He rocked. I really liked him. And the whole idea of the film is a good one, I thought. The premise is really good.
It's a logical continuation of what happened in the first one, I suppose.
And it's actually kind of scary how quickly the aliens took over this town. Like it was all in, what, a day?
Yeah, something like that.
Basically within 24 hours, and they just took over this whole town. So that was pretty scary. What did you not like?
I said the atmosphere was dark, which I think is a good thing. However, the cinematography itself, like, it was literally dark. It was hard to see a lot of what was going on half the time.
They used a lot of shadows in this movie to enhance the fear factor, I think.
Yeah, but it was done too much that it was hard to see anything sometimes. So that was kind of
Especially since the aliens are black anyway.
right. So it's like, okay, now we can't see anything.
Yeah.
Um,
But again, I think they did that on purpose so that it was
yeah.
more creepy and to build it up a little bit more. What else?
Still kind of don't like it on Earth per se. Again, back to how I thought about the first one being that I think it would have been better in space. But again, that's just because I have knowledge of the comics, and so the comics all took place in space. That might just be me being biased. So,
Well, you know, and I was thinking about it too because with AVP, I had said, you know, that kind of shows history or whatever. However, um, in the very first Alien movie, and Ripley discovers that one alien, there's no record of that. And if they had already been on Earth, there should have been some record of it. So
yeah,
that doesn't jive. Okay. Anything else for what you didn't like? Can't look at my answers.
I'm not sure. No, I think most of my other gripes come with the characters.
It was a little bit slow moving. For a
that too.
Predator Alien movie, I felt like it should have been more action packed, but it seemed like they saved all the bulk of the action for the end of the movie, whereas it should have been throughout, I feel, for this type of movie. I mean, I like all the story that they were giving us so that we understood it all, but they still could have interspersed it with more action. Because, I mean, come on, it's aliens and predators and a pred-alien, so there's got to be a lot of chaos going on, and there just wasn't. So I think that was the biggest thing for me. So what about the characters and actors?
Well, first off, none of them I feel are really memorable. Like, I don't ever remember any of the characters' names after we watch a movie, and we've already watched it a couple times. I still don't know who anybody is.
I remember Ricky and Eddie.
We literally just watched it, and that's probably the only reason why. Yeah. And like none of the acting was like bad per se, but it wasn't really like good. Like it was like, you know,
nothing stand out.
No, like none of the characters were like, oh, they steal the scene.
Oscar worthy.
No, I mean it's an alien movie. I don't think they're gonna get that, but still.
It could happen. I mean, Sigourney, she did awesome. She should have got one.
This is true. I think she did actually get nominated for Aliens.
Well, there you go.
But anyway, yeah, none of the characters stood out. Some of them did some silly things. I'm just like, what are you doing? Just is mostly a lot of my problems with this movie come down to the characters, and so, like, I'm trying to think of a specific example, but it's not coming to mind right now.
I don't think they were as well developed as they should have been.
Yeah.
With all the story that we were getting, I just felt like the characters were more two-dimensional than they were three-dimensional.
Yeah.
And so I agree, like none of the characters really stand out. None of the acting really stood out. I mean, there was some that was pretty decent in there. But then there were a couple characters too that really didn't have the chops for such a movie. I felt like, but yeah, that's what I felt.
Something I noticed too, especially by the end, it's almost as if they took, how do I want to word this? Like, shut up. They took like not the blueprint, but like, they took aspects of like Aliens, especially the ending, with the whole protecting the little girl thing, and then trying to get to the ship, or in this case the chopper, which they stole that line from Predator. Get to the chopper.
Okay. That was weird. I thought somebody was barging
through the door. I know, I did too. Anyway.
Yikes! They're coming to get us. They don't like our reviews.
Right? But like it totally looked like they were stealing kind of like that last bit from Aliens. And like the way everything was sort of set up and trying to escape.
Maybe they were trying to mirror it.
I think they were, is what they were doing. They're trying to mirror it, or pay homage to it or whatever. And I think also the Predalien is technically a queen because of that one ability that she has.
Oh, I also like the battle between the Predalien and the Predator.
Yeah.
I felt it could have been more intense, but overall I thought it was pretty good. It was pretty, again, kind of dark, so you couldn't really see a whole lot of detail, but the fight itself, the battle itself, was pretty cool.
Yeah. Oh, something else kind of funny. We're all over the place. Remember, I even said something. The main character, I guess the main character's name was Dallas.
Oh yeah, Dallas.
which
Yeah.
was the captain's name in the first Alien. So
Mhm.
whether that was done on purpose or not, I don't know. But
Mhm. But yeah, I mean, yeah, it doesn't really fit in the Alien universe, I don't think, because of
not so
these
much.
inconsistencies in that there would be there would be a record of them for Ripley.
Yeah.
She would have known about it. That would have been in their history or whatever.
Yeah, because that was one of the whole things too about in the first one, the company, when they received the transmission, there's not been anyone that's ever been out there before to
Hmm.
that particular planet or whatever.
Right.
So, yeah, that's
And
no,
I feel like AVP and this one Requiem should be a different franchise. I don't feel like it should be in the Alien franchise.
yeah,
Okay, so your overall thoughts. I mean, we kind of been throwing them out there anyway.
it's okay. It's not up to par with even the first one. Um, I would probably maybe put it about level with like Alien 3 and Resurrection. Probably closer to Resurrection though in quality, I think. Like, what?
It's
No,
better than Alien
I
3.
yeah,
I
Alien
enjoyed
A lot
3.
of things
3.
are better than Alien 3, Jacob, this included.
I like
Alien
3.
3. That's the one on the
The prison
prison
planet.
planet. I would put this around that too. Better than Resurrection though.
Better than Resurrection, yeah. But I
Resurrection
like
is just
3 though. Maybe I'm
yeah
just
3 again, but I still feel like that should be a different movie too, a standalone
anyway.
and not part of the Alien franchise. Okay, my overall thoughts was it's not a terrible movie. It's not the greatest, but
No.
it's not terrible. It was a little too slow moving again for this type of movie. It should have been full of action, full of battles, full of aliens attacking people or people trying to kill the aliens or whatever.
Mhm.
And there just wasn't enough of that for my taste.
For as many as there were.
For this, yeah, there was a but. They took over this town, so there should have been stuff at every turn, but there wasn't. Okay, so your rating.
Meh.
I
Is there a meh emoji?
don't know, but
Like
if
a
not,
meh.
we need to make one up. But that's kind of mine too. Yeah, kind of just meh. It's okay.
I mean, we'll watch it like if we're watching like the whole series or whatever. Like
Yeah.
what we're doing now, we're watching everything we have.
Yeah.
So, but like if we want to watch specific like good things, we'll set it aside.
Yeah, we won't watch that one. So it's just yeah. I mean, if you happen to have it, or if it happens to come on Netflix or something like that, watch it just so that you can see and make your own decisions. But yeah, it was okay.
Yeah.
All right, so that's it for this video.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for watching.
Like, comment, share, subscribe.
Yes, and don't forget to visit our Facebook page and like and follow that, and our Instagram.
Mm-hmm. Which there should be links. I don't know if they're links. I don't know if I did it right. But there's at least the URLs to the Facebook page. And the Instagram is just at Depot House.
Yeah, easy peasy. So come give us a follow, and thanks. And make sure you talk to us below. What did you think about this movie? Do you agree with us? Do you disagree? Let's have a discussion. So until next video, that's Jacob.
And that's Nikki.
Saying bye from the Poe House. Toodles.
Ciao.